Good afternoon, esteemed viewers and followers, wherever you might be getting our signals from. This is Fine TV Gambia, your only viewpoint. And of course, we are the Gambia College, the School of Education, specifically the arts, department. To witness the exhibition of some arts materials that, the art students of the Gambia College are making up. So, with me here is the lecturer who is training these students towards this particular, area. As you know, in any bandwagon, there must be the leader. And then, of course, in this movement today, and then we have the leader with us here. So, Madam, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Could you tell us your full names and, of course, your position as far, the arts department is concerned.
Okay, thank you for having me here. My name is Ramatulai Sanya, and students will call me Madam Sanya. I'm a lecturer, an art lecturer, and at the same time the chairperson for this upcoming exhibition, scheduled on the 29th of February here in the Gambia College. Yeah.
Interesting. Madam, we've learned that you are about to launch and let me say a grand style exhibition of arts material on the 29th of this month. What is the inspiration behind this movement?
Yeah, the inspiration is really big and it's a long time. Something that we really want to happen. Though we have been having exhibitions here since I was a student here. I also passed through here to the hands of Mr. Jallo, our former lecturer who just passed away recently. May he show rest in peace. And in that, so since 2015, we need to have exhibitions. And we see that it's so deep and important that we have that every year because that's a way that students use or a platform students use to express themselves and also to showcase their talent. So in what the college can do, what the college produces to shape minds, we have been shaping minds. And so it's so important that we do have this kind of activities because it's like a must that we should be doing arts exhibition every year. But like this moment, the purpose of it, the main purpose of this exhibition comes from when we really want to have an art gallery. I've been advocating for art gallery for so long. So we need it. We need an art gallery. You can see we have a lot of works here.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So like after all, the students will have work done and we don't have where to keep them or display them. You know, it's very important that we respect what students do. Their efforts need to be preserved. Very important. So this is the reason why I came up. I have to meet the admin. Okay, you know, like whatever you do, or before you have a support, you must take a step. So this is the step that we are taking. But we hopefully we know we'll have a lot of support from the admins and even outside. And like the purpose of it is like at the end of the day of the exhibition, whatever we gather, we'll use that fund and create an art gallery. Okay, and this art gallery is going to be used by both home science, life skills, and art because we are one family. Where we'll display our works, and you know, it's not going to stop there. You can still have our former students who are in the field. Okay, they can visit with their students. Yes, because you see a lot of talent. You can see here, you have a lot of talent. And most of them are even independent outside, not even here doing certain work. So we can have most of them here, like Mariama. Mariama is the one who did this. She works with the sister.
Interesting.
Yeah, you can see exactly. This is a bottle design. This one was done by Yahya, our president. So he just made this as a sample. So you see, everyone loves this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we have main targets of work that we really want to display on the day. One's like, okay.
Okay, I did hear you say that, when you are a student here, usually, organize such an exhibition. So what are your plans to make sure this year's exhibition is different from other exhibitions?
Yeah, we really had, we have great plans. You can even see, I personally feel that. Because I once experienced the exhibition. But the way I'm seeing the movements and even determinations or commitment from the students, I have that feeling that things will work well and differently from before. Yeah, we really want to showcase talent. And not only that, the entertainment aspect also. Like they want to make it in a very different ways. We have a coordinator, Ibrahim is here with the team, and he will help our students, train them in other aspects of entertainment. Yeah, we want the day to be different and memorable ones.
Madam Science said, she wants the day to be a different, of course, an entertaining day, and that would be the 29th, of course, of this month, February 2024. So, Madam Sanya, knowing that, leading a team is always a problem. So, like, what are some of the challenges that you are encountering as you look forward to that day?
Yeah, at this moment, we're encountering a lot of challenges. But, like, you know, whatever you do, before you succeed, you must pass through. This makes us to be stronger. You can see with my team, the executive, in fact, it keeps us so stronger. Yes, at this moment, to be honest, we have constraints, especially fund. I told you where it starts like we have to sell most of our practical works with internally, starting from the principal down. So what students do they put prices and give it to them in exchange whatever we have. That's what we gather and buy materials as a start. Okay, so this is a constraint at this moment. It's a constraint for me, but I'm hoping that things will well, and I also call on everyone's supports because it's like a matter of promoting talent, okay, shaping minds. We have been doing that, so we really want to make it so strong and firm.
Okay, do you have any plan or any, collaboration with the National Center for Arts and Culture? Because, wherever arts is involved, these individuals, I think they should be at the stand to support. So, as an executive or as a department, do you have any, plan towards, meeting those individuals, to make sure your event is a success?
Yeah, we have a plan because the plan was so short. Yeah, the plan of this was so short for the exhibitions. Yes, it was also, but to be honest, we are really hoping we will have to, because arts, if you really understand arts,
Absolutely.
for me, like how I describe arts is like, I do describe it as art is the wall is arts. So we cannot do things without them. We will involve them, inshallah. We will involve them, we will write to them. At this moment, we have our letters of invitations. Okay, so we will write to them. I would really love their supports and participation or on anything advice so that we make this a success.
Interesting. So, Madam Sani, what would be your message to your students? As they, battle, to meet, their targets of this exhibition.
Yeah, to be honest, they know what I told them always, and I'll continue to tell them. Let them keep it up because, I always see brains that are already shaped. So you have some students who come fine with their creativity, but the moment you pass through the college, especially the arts department, you go out with something, and they know what I'm talking about. So I'll just keep telling them to maintain and keep it up. Art is unique. It's so unique. To be talented or skills is unique. It's a gift.
Absolutely.
It's a gift. But to be honest, I'm so grateful to them. They are really trying very hard. A response. If you call them, we work day and night. Yeah. So I'm so grateful, especially my executive. They are trying very well, and we're hoping that things will work well, and we'll continue to have exhibitions every year, especially if the support is really there. Yeah, so we count on everyone's support to make this a success.
Thank you. And until then, we wish you good luck.
Thank you so much.
Esteemed viewers, just to remind you once again, this is Fine TV Gambia, your only viewpoint. Like I mentioned earlier on, we are here at the Gambia College School of Education, of course, with the arts, students and their lecturer, who are yearning for a grand style, arts exhibition here at the Gambia College, the 29th of this month, 2024. So we'll get some students and also to see, what they are doing. As you can see, the classroom, or let me say the hall is very busy, with materials, from individuals. So we would get, the information, of course, the communication officer of the arts department of the Gambia College. Good afternoon.
Yes, afternoon. Nice to meet you, my brother.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Could you tell us your full name?
Well, I'm Babukar Jaju. My name is Babukar Jaju. I'm a student of Gambia College, major in arts and SCS.
Interesting. Babukar, I realize that there are so many, fields, or there are so many or areas that you could focus on. Why did Babukar choose, arts instead of other fields?
To be quite honest, my brother, I love the question you asked me. Definitely, I see art is a part of my life. I was practicing art since during my childhood. After completing my school, I said, well, before I become a teacher, why not I specialize art? Because I learned that art, I will have more skills that I will be independent by myself without depending with other courses. That's why I specialize art as a subject. Definitely, I'm seeing the benefit of art at the moment.
Interesting. So, I learned that, you are the communication officer for this department.
Obviously.
So, as you push, these movement, what are the challenges that you are encountering?
Definitely, we are pushing this movement forward always, but still now, we are having so many challenges. When you come to financial, we are financial weak as a starting point. When you look at here in the arts, the concept that the people have in arts, sometimes, especially in the society, sometimes we may see students coming to the Gambia College, say, you want to specialize arts. They said, why are you going for arts? Because they have the concept that arts is something that, maybe it's not an interested area. But I tell them this concept that they have in mind is a wrong concept. But when you look at art, it's a special area where you can gain skills, that you can be independent as somebody. Look at our college, the way that they are working. Look at this thing. This thing you can be as independent. While you are a student, you are engaged with this. You can have your small petty business at home whilst you are engaged in arts. But we have so many challenges as when you come to the financial week, we are financial week. As we are trying to start with this exhibition, but I can say we are financially weak, to be honest with you.
So, Master, I mean, you realize also Madam Sanyang is the one guiding you through this particular process. So, what are some of the things that you are learning from Madam Sanyang?
Obviously, Madam Sanyang is a very fantastic lecturer. She's a very hardworking lecturer, to be quite honest. We have learned a lot from Madam Sanyang. When we start with the batik, we have learned a lot. Paper mask, we have learned a lot. Portrait, this is the work of a pencil. You know, all these things is from Madam Sanyang because of her. She taught us how to do this. Even this thing that you are looking is through her skills that Madam Sanyang demonstrated to us. That's why I said Madam Sanyang we cannot emphasize much about Madam Sanyang, what she did to us. She has changed most of our life. Most of us are doing this at home through Madam Sanyang, to be quite honest.
Interesting. So, like, we've also learned that as teacher trainees, I mean, immediately you complete, your course here at the Gambia College, you'll be posted to various schools. Are you ready to impact this knowledge that you have to your fellow students?
Obviously, my brother, I'm really ready. In fact, I take as my subject that I love so much, to be quite honest. I want to implement this knowledge that I gained from the Gambia College when I go to the school system to implement in the Gambia kids, so they also have skills. While they are learning, they also have skills for their tomorrow.
So what message would you have to send to your colleagues who are down there at the senior secondary level or upper basic or in fact primary level who are talented in the arts department? So what message would you send to them?
Well, my message is very simple. Let them take arts as a serious subject. Let them specialize in arts. That this subject in arts is a subject where you can learn skills that you develop by your own. You have an independent minded. You work by yourself. As what I said, when you look at even the work that is doing here, we are working independently. By the end of the day, you don't depend on people. You can work with this small business like this fund that you are working. As a small kid, you start working with these funds. You can sell, you have your lunch there. That's why I'm warning my fellow students who are there. Let them take us seriously. It's a career that you may become as an independent person. So many artists that are there working there, they pass through the Gambia College, like Keluntang and others. These are all the great artists that you can name a few. Yes, obviously, Keluntang is passed through the Gambia College. You know, there are many because through Madam Sang and others, they are doing very good. They are doing very well because of what I can tell you. The moment I came to the Gambia College, even though I cannot draw, but through the help of my lecturer, I can draw. I can do so many practicals. Because this is the concept that many people have. They tell that art is all about drawing. No,
absolutely.
No,
I think when I was in CSP, this was easy. Yeah, I think I cannot draw, so I just have to stay from it.
You see?
But if you check on it properly, it is far beyond drawing.
You see?
What you guys are doing.
You see? Look at this. It's beyond drawing.
Absolutely.
You see, this is the concept that we want to remove from the people in the society. Art is not drawing. Art is a skills. It's a subject of skills. Painting is there in arts. Craft work is there in arts. So when we talk about art is drawing, no, it's a wrong concept that society need to, forget about it.
Absolutely.
Yes, art is not about only drawing. You have a lot in arts. To be quite honest, when you engage in arts, you are always, in fact, you never come a strada in the street. To be quite honest, you may have your petty money around you. Yes,
absolutely.
Yes.
So thank you very much.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, once again, to remind you, we are the Gambia College, of course, at the School of Education. At the arts department to see the preparation towards the exhibition for the 29th, of course, of this month, 2024. So with me here, I learned that you are the president. Master, could you tell us your full name?
Good afternoon to you. My name is Bakari Sanya. I'm a student of Advanced Diploma Primary. I'm here majoring English and Arts.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Mr. Gazama, right?
Sanya.
Mr. Sanya, I'm sorry. Mr. Sanya, I learned that you are the president of the arts department. So I think that's right?
That's the vice president.
Vice president.
Yeah.
So could you tell us what is your inspiration towards arts? Who really inspired you to pursue arts as an area of study?
Okay, for me, my inspiration will come from Madam Sanyang and Mr. Jaji. Those two people are an inspiration to me because firstly, when I was here doing my diploma at the time, I was majoring PE. Not doing arts. So when I came to do my advanced diploma primary, I said no, let me go and embark on arts now. Because what did they say? They say arts, the world is what? Arts, and the arts is what? The world. So that's why I take this inspiration from Madam Jari. So when we came here, we did so many activities here. So with those activities, right now, most of those works I'm benefiting from them. Most of those works I'm benefiting from them. Because it's not about when you go to class, you sit inside the class, Sitting inside the class is going to make you a successful person tomorrow. But in arts, you can be even going to your class from there at home. You can embark on certain works at home, like this kind of work these students are doing there.
Very beautiful.
Like look at this from what a bottle, and this is what A4 size papers. They cut it, yeah, to make this ones, like designs.
The bank cards, yeah,
The bank cards. Thank you very much. And look at this one, these fabrics. So you can make this kind of works at home and you go and sell it
And you have your money.
without even touching your salary.
Absolutely.
So these are the works I are doing here.
So why do you, guys want to embark on this exhibition? What are the importance of this exhibition?
Okay, this exhibition, because when we came here, because they are saying that since 2015, Gambia College here, because if I look at the Gambia, we don't have any gallery here. There's no art gallery here. Because most of the work they do, students we do, they want to go and park there, look at the way they are parking them.
It's not well aware.
So it's not well aware. So we need to go embark on this art exhibition so that we can look for an art gallery. Whereby even today we are not here, but tomorrow our future sons and our brothers who came, when they go to the art gallery, they will see the thank you. Thank you, inspiration to them. They say, yeah, once upon a time, our brothers and our sisters, we are embarking on this kind of work. But today, since maybe the past previous years, if you come, you will not see most of their work. Maybe these works were done even maybe the past 2 years or 3 years.
Absolutely.
That's why. But the previous, like 4 to 5 years back, those works are not here now.
Crazy. Yeah. So what, is your expectation from this art exhibition?
Our expectations are high because we face so many challenges, but as a youth, because you cannot say that you cannot face a challenge.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you have to fight for it because most of our challenges is that because when you come to school here, because even the students sometimes it's very difficult to have them inside the class here because some of them because the timetable is always collided. Some of them they will come and they say that I'm going to class. Some of them will not even come to class. They say, don't worry arts, don't worry, we're not going to do arts boy. Because those are our big challenges. But for us here, our executive always we are here. Sometimes we even skip our classes to be here. And right now I'm supposed to go to class. We're having a paper, but I have to stay because this is our own work. And this is what we fight for, and this is what our aim is for. So that now our future brothers and sisters can be inspired about our work we did in the college here.
So what message do you have for students who are down there in senior schools, but like they are thinking that art is not an important area? What message do you have for them?
My message to them for them is that let them all consider that let they have future in arts. Let them not say that arts will have no future in arts, because arts. The world is arts, and arts is the world. So they understand. In everywhere you go, you saw arts product. Because we have seen this example like Senegal. Because once upon a time, when this man, their former president, Abdoulaye Wade, wanted to create this big sculpture, the Senegalese were complaining, saying that no, you should not do that. But today, that sculpture Senegal is generating a lot of money in Senegal. But Gambia here, a lot of our sculptures, there's no sculptures here now, I can say that. We can even build a lot of sculptures in our main road so that you can generate tourism attraction. You understand? Even the students here, we can engage in these ones. Tomorrow, who knows?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Even though you cannot, because in the Gambia here, it's hand to mouth, isn't it?
Absolutely.
So you can go and even work without even touching your salary. But if you embark on this one, like every day you are making this kind of products, you can go and sell them without even taking your salary.
Absolutely.
So I'm just advising all my fellow students and the young generation coming up, let them all embark on arts. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. Once again, just going on, and we have now a lady with us here. We had, two gents, and now with the lady. Sister, could you tell us your full name?
Hello, Fine TV. I am Ramatulai Sise. I am an advanced diploma secondary on my final year.
Interesting. Ramatulai, we've seen you, being part of, the students who are trying to make some arts materials. Of course, as you could see, some of the materials that, she is, making up. Ramatulai, what is the inspiration, that forced you to, pursue arts as an area of study?
Okay, when I was a little girl, I used to take my mother's photography and then try to sketch them. And I'm like, Mom, who is this? And then she will laugh because she will recognize whatever is in that picture. And then like, this is me. How can you draw me? So that is how it started. And then she really helped me by buying drawing books and then pencil. I continue like that. But then when I grew up, I realized that like not only drawing is arts. So I started to go into different areas and then looking. So my friend is the internet. I go online, search for some of these works, and I try to do it, like practicalize it. So when I finished senior school, I wanted to major French and then English. But one of my uncle noticed my creativity and said, go and do arts. If you do arts, you can make something out of it. And then he linked me with a very good person. That is my mentor, Mr. Cham. And then I go with him. So I do these things. I also make bags, crowns like this. And then I also go with him to event decoration. Sometimes we decorate room and then the like. So those are all part of arts.
Interesting. So it's like, Ramtula is already adding, in the area of art. So Ramtula, preparing for this exhibition, why do you think you guys are embarking on this exhibition?
Yes, looking at Gambia College is a very big institution. And then we have artists, a lot of artists within us. But some of us did not realize our potentials and so on. So having this exhibition will bring all the art students together. And then we'll be able to showcase our talents. And then we will also show the wider world what we can do, not only in the Gambia, but even in the wider world. Because it will help us. It will help us a lot because when medias like Fine TV and then the like come, so things can go viral. And then it might help Gambia College, it might help even us as individuals. So this is very important for us.
Interesting. So as you look forward to this day, what do you think are some of the challenges you are facing as you work on your on some of your materials? What are the challenges that you face?
Yeah, the challenges, let me say the biggest challenge is fun. Yeah, fun, because all these things we need money to buy them and then the like. So fun is the biggest enemy we have right now. But we hope to combat or overcome it as when we have partners to come into play, so that will really, really help us. So we are calling all Gambians, as you are watching Fine TV, we are calling you to come and then support Gambia College students, because we are your sons, daughters, sisters, and then the like. So come forward and then support Gambia College students.
Interesting. So generally, it is believed that art is not an important area, most importantly in our local, societies. And of course, we go to, senior school, we will have some teachers who tell their students, don't, choose as one of your subjects for the exam. So what message do you have for those individuals?
Okay, art is a way of life. Like, you can only go to nursery school and they tell you art can be defined as drawing and painting. Art is more than that. So when you go to senior school and then the definition changes. It's not only about drawing and painting. We can do a lot of things. Like, why this Chinese and then what do you think? Like, they make a lot of material and sell it here because they know us as African, we don't discover our potential. We don't do anything about it. But as time goes on, when we start to realize our potential and work onto it, you will see that we will make more goods that can be used locally and even export internationally.
Generally, like I would say, or like the people would say, what a man can do,
a woman can do better.
So you could see, some of the materials.
And the crown.
The crown, absolutely.
And so other things.
Interesting, you see?
Yeah.
So these are testaments that, what a man can do, a woman can do, and of course, you could argue with that, but I know some would be there to argue. But congratulations. And
thank you so very much.
Good luck in your exhibition.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
We wish to see you on that day. And
Inshallah.
all those people we are calling online.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
you.
You're welcome. So as you could see, these are some of the materials that the students are on preparation, of course, preparing for their for the exhibition for on the 29th of this month, 2024. So I am sure that you can't afford to miss this, and of course you would be in attendance to see what these young boys and girls would do on that very day. Absolutely. So if you are looking at the back, you would see, actually, the talent that these, the students are demonstrating, and of course, the need to have, an art gallery is key, and that is why they are calling for this exhibition to be able to have their materials, stored in a particular, house, or let me say a room. So just to stay connected, this is Fine TV Gambia, your viewpoint. Of course, we are seeing raw talent here at the Gambia College. Students embark on making materials. Not only drawing, like they mentioned earlier on, art is not only about drawing, but of course having materials or like painting and other things are key.